My career title at the moment would, well, hopefully be, I know in a week, was to be an Irish dancing teacher. I just completed the last round of my exams in February, so. I've been Irish dancing since the age of 4, so right up until last year when I turned 21, I competed all year round at the provincial festivals and All Ireland and world level. So then when you turn 21 you can apply for your dancing teacher's exam. So that's what I did. I didn't want to delay, I didn't want to go away from it because I knew it was something I always wanted to do. So I applied in January, did the first part in June, and that consisted of a music exam, a solo teaching exam and a solo dancing exam. Then you have to get 80% in each part to pass, so I was waiting for a few weeks on edge, but all went well, and the second part was in February just gone, and in that I had 2-hour written exam, a figure teaching, it was all about figures, so it was a figure teaching exam and an Irish oral. So just waiting for the results. My daily basis, I obviously have to get up every morning. I work just downtown in a chemist. I've been there the last 3 years. I suppose I have to thank that job for being a transition year, only for doing work experience and stuff like that. That's how I got in there. So since I finished college, I did social care in college for 4 years, so I've been working part-time there, but since I finished I have 5 days a week. So then every evening then after I finished work at 6, so many evenings a week I would help teach a class or help my dancing teacher to take some classes. So that would be kind of between Monday and Thursday. Then there'd be the odd weekend coming up to the big festivals like last weekend where we had the Connachts, and you'd be doing your extra class at the weekend. So that's all over now though, so a bit of a rest. The most important skill I would say for Irish dancing teaching would be your communication skills. The way you communicate with the kids, because you are dealing with kids who are starting off at 4 years right up until they're 16, 17, or in my case 21. But just how to communicate with them, how to break down steps for them, have the ability to show them something new and guide them in the right direction. So I think that would be the most important one. I think a lot of patience is required for it, but that kind of comes with the communication. But I think having lots of patience and the ability to be able to break down steps and the ability to keep your patience while doing that is probably the most important thing. There's a few things I enjoy about it. Obviously I love it since I've been doing it so long, but I really enjoy preparing dancers for the big competitions coming up, and I love watching kids growing from such a young age and watching them move up all the grades throughout their lives through dancing. So I'm seeing them in however many years time competing at a really high standard and doing really well at something that I really love doing. And of course the team dances, because you see a bit of bond being formed between all the dancers and they work together, and you see how well they can work together, and they realise that as well. So it's discipline for them as well. They realise how important it is to have that in their lives. Okay, one of the most challenging aspects would be trying to help a child when they're finding something really difficult. So that would be really challenging. And then when you go to the older standard girls, it's really hard to explain to them that you have to be as good of a winner as you have to be as good of a loser, let's say, as you have to be as good as a winner. Because to be honest, when it comes to the open standard, they all want the same thing. They all want the cup, they all want the trophy, but you have to explain to them that, you know, second is good enough or third is good enough, and just to keep the interest there, so they won't just give up when they don't get what they want. That would be one of the most challenging things, to explain to them that the reason they're still dancing is because they love it, not to be there to win. So.